The burdens of labor and loneliness bear heavily on the women in the country. Their welfare should be the especial concern of all of us. Everything possible should be done to make life in the country profitable so as to be attractive from the economic standpoint.
Hello, ladies of Ward 10. Are we ready to show the men where the true power resides? On the Lower East Side, let's do this.
Boycott beef, bust the trust, no more monopoly. Boycott beef, bust the trust, no more monopoly.
Set New York City's Lower East Side circa 1900, this co-female-led period thriller supported by a mostly female ensemble cast is set in motion when the Big Six, the nation's largest cattle barons, Swift and Armour among them, illegally conspired to increase the price of kosher beef, threatening to prevent Jews from purchasing kosher meat, something they had grown easily accustomed to.
All the Hebrews must know, no, just how we feel about our kosher meal. To the temple we go. All the Hebrews must know, just how we feel about our kosher meal. Our culture, it binds us. Millennia reminds us. Dictators and tyrants just prevailed over violence.
Today, women no longer in silence. This number, Fanny's Fury, represents the pivotal moment of Fanny's personal growth and her character's transformational arc. The same emotional impact and enlightenment will be true for her close boycott colleagues by the end of this song.
No, boycott will show how far we'll go to strike the cattle barons a blow.
Fanny realizes that her actions are not just about fighting the cattle barons, but now that struggle is a metaphor for her freedom and that of all women. It is this number that highlights and crystallizes this epiphany.
You mean he doesn't see the power of our female might?
And if you can believe it, whether it's even right.
Same here. Me too.
My husband said, "You're out of your head."
Oh my God, exactly. On the way out the door, he was angry and sore. He almost swore.
The women until now have been engaged on a physical and emotional level in the battle to challenge the cattle barons' imposition, the price increase in the cost of kosher beef. The immediate prior number, Step Aside, that takes place in the Levy apartment has commenced the female co-lead, Fanny's metaphoric growth arc.
Go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Be warned, it was nervy. I felt scurvy, but mostly it disturbed me.
Go ahead, tell us, Fanny. We can take it.
Fanny's Fury is no longer just a rally against the cost of kosher beef. It is a rallying cry against oppression and depression. It's not just a song about too much money, too much greed, exacted by the cattle barons on the poor, the meek, the immigrants in the street. It's about being treated fairly, equality, and an opportunity to live free.
My God, that's terrible. That's horrible. He made you sad, and yet you still walked out the door?
Incredible.
Unbelievable. He must have fell to the floor.
Wait, hold on, there's more.
It's about women coming to terms with the historical pressures of blindly following traditions of the ages and following sages. As Fanny says in a spirited, enlightened moment, "We're in America now. We're turning new pages." Fanny, leading the group, will march through the streets of the Lower East Side, going to the Eldridge Street Synagogue.
You threaten, you moan, you think we're afraid, you'll disown, try living on your own.
You threaten, you moan.